Hello. Hopefully, you're not getting tired of seeing me, but I have so many things to share now that I've gotten over this hump. Um, so, I wanted to give you some tips or techniques for healing if you're kind of stuck or um, like me, you don't know how to connect to your little girl or your little boy inside. So, I've had a lot of counseling over the years, especially about what I talked about in my series called Memory Lane. And it's like now that I've done that major healing of that, all these pieces are coming together and clicking. And I'm seeing what God was doing through the people I was seeing in the past. So I was seeing a biblical counselor maybe about 10 years ago. And when I was talking to her specifically about what I was telling you about, she said when I was talking about it, I was talking as if I was telling her a story or telling her about a movie I watched, but I wasn't the character in the movie. I was very disconnected. And so God also confirmed it through a dream. He was very stern with me and he kept telling me to look over. And when I looked over, I saw these men standing there, but they had no faces. And he told me, how can you connect if they don't exist? And I woke up and I was like, whoa, God's like being totally stern with me. But it was good. So I saw this other biblical counselor probably about 3 years ago. And I gave her a summary of my life basically, and she was doing some things that I thought were a little odd. One of them was she had recommended that I get a doll or something. At the time, I thought maybe it was just something to bring me some comfort or whatever. And today it clicked that she was trying to help me connect with my little girl. So I did listen to her and I got my bunny Katie. And Katie has been a comfort to me for a couple of years now. And I've used her ears to wipe my tears very often. And she brought comfort to me and she helped me connect to my wounded little girl inside. Now, there was another thing she had done during one of our sessions. She asked if she could sit next to me. I said yes, and she read me a book. I think it was like The Love Bucket or something. It was a little kid's book, and she read it to me, and it felt very awkward, but it also felt very soothing and comforting. So I continued over the past couple of years of, obviously, I got myself a little animal, and I've been reading kids' books when I see them. And it has definitely helped me to connect to my little girl. So I think those are two key things that if you've experienced childhood trauma, try to connect to your little girl or your little boy again. Get a toy, color, blow some bubbles, read some books, and connect so that God can take you on that journey to healing. So have you ever experienced something like that? Have you ever tried some of those things? Let me know.